Senna.
Pals. Whew. Whew. Whoa, we're getting started today.
Yeehaw.
Oh, okay. What is going on, everyone? I'm Jaby Koay, joined by Michael Boos.
Hello, hello.
And we are watching Deliver Us From Eva. It almost sounds like I am speaking with a Chinese accent or something. Deliver Us From Eva. So, that was a terrible Chinese impression. Okay, you guys, let's do this. Here we go.
Oh, Gabrielle Union.
Mm-hmm. I deliberately, didn't want you to see the IMDb. I wanted you to get surprised as we went.
It's like, at this point, it's a toss-up if I actually pay attention to the opening credits or not either. So, whether I'm going to be surprised by her when she comes on screen or by her name. I also think I saw LL Cool J. What happened?
He dead?
Dead?
You know when a funeral is real?
Oh, my God.
When it's yours. That's me.
What just happened?
Ray Adams.
Bet you're wondering how I got in this situation.
These are my remains. And these three mournful brothers, they're the men who killed me.
What?
Oh, they look so sad, don't they?
That was such a happy opening.
Yeah.
But this is how they really feel.
What happened?
Okay, it's still a comedy.
All right.
But they're not the real reason I'm dead. These are their women. Fine, ain't they?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I agree.
Some families are blessed with great genes, and the Dandridge sisters had it all. But they're not the reason I'm dead either. She is.
Oh.
How did this sweet-faced woman cause a man to die? Well, it began 6 months ago.
6 months ago?
Dang, this is kind of like 500 Days of Summer. It's like, you already know that it's going to be a sad ending.
You sweetie, but we already have some food here.
Tim, what are you doing in here?
We're trying to watch the game that's right behind.
What are you fellas doing here? Are you joining our book club? It's gonna be very enlightening.
Oh, Lord,
Oh,
no.
God, no.
God,
Can we
no,
just...
no, not like
There's
this.
other places in the house.
Not like this.
Not like this. You could take it in the other room because we're all settled in.
Yeah, there you go.
I guess we could.
Yeah.
No. Don't fall
No,
for that.
No, we cannot.
Why would you...
Oh, God. Jeepers.
Oh, dang, she's intense. What if the opening is more metaphorical?
Yeah.
Our book club is reading Beloved, and we're gonna need the television to watch the film when we're done.
Watch the film.
Yeah, that's right, honey. We need the room.
Why can't you, I'm not even gonna try.
You did not tell me you wanted to use the room in my house, Eva.
But we were here first.
I'm telling you right now, Timothy. And it is half my sister's house, too. Community property?
I don't think that's how that works.
We were here first.
That's what I'm
Eva.
saying.
Yes, but certainly the temporal proximity of our advents isn't determinative.
Oh my God, she's used a lot of
Jesus
big words.
Christ.
Okay, what did she... that went over me. I wasn't prepared for all that.
Back to you on that one.
Exactly. That's what I'd say.
I gotta find my dictionary real quick before I gotta come back.
You don't get to me with your $50 words, Eva.
$1,000 words.
And what would you say if I demanded you to leave this room?
Oh, now they all stand up.
I would say I find your particular brand of crack very amusing.
Oh boy.
This isn't about a book versus a football game, fellas. Oh, no, this is about men versus women.
Oh my God.
Women who aspire to culture and men who aspire to scratch themselves.
Look,
Jesus.
it's itchy sometimes, okay?
Yeah, all right.
Gentlemen, it's a day for civilized behavior. Today, we women raise our voices against tyranny, crudeness, and playoff games.
Damn, but it's the playoffs.
Post office dude just looks dazed.
Out of the room.
He's like, he can't even keep up with
No.
it.
Upon you, then I've just proven my point again.
Okay, you won.
Oh my God.
I am putting my foot
No,
down.
you're not.
Yeah, you're at the bar. Immediately put out of the house.
And you know what? You need to stand up to your wife, Timothy. It's like she done took your balls and turned them into earrings. Your wife is bling-blinging with your nuts.
So I'm only seeing the trio. Where's the other guy who died?
LL Cool J?
Yeah.
I didn't know it came with the sister-in-law from hell.
You gotta admit, they were the finest women in the neighborhood. I mean, we used to say that Daddy's Johnson
Should be bronze, right. Did you notice how they stuck together in an argument?
You gotta be musketeers.
Unified front.
There's no need for this.
If
Here he is.
Your man,
Yep.
what's he doing here with me?
Is this one of those situations where we're like, we're gonna try and get him with Eva so Eva cools off? Is
Oh,
this
like
just,
Taming of the Shrew?
This is Taming of the Shrew. This is Taming of the Shrew.
Oh.
Hey, I didn't even know he was back in town. You should be mad at me, not each other. I've been dating both of you and Shrew. We don't have a commitment.
Are they about to watch him just like smooth everything over?
He might be the man to rid us of Eva.
Wow, this is Taming of the Shrew.
It's Taming of the Shrew.
Ike Turner, man, they about to cuss his ass out, leave him high and dry.
No, they're
Watch.
not. No, they're not.
No, they're not.
Oh, me too.
That is a magical talent right there. How? How?
Did you see that?
How does that not end in a scrap?
He's like, I'll catch you later.
He said he'll meet us here the day after tomorrow.
Okay, so he's a freak. How does that help us with Eva?
Eva just needs a man.
Is that what she needs?
Remember with Sean?
See, all I said was you was a little uptight. But I like that, though. So it was like a compliment.
Uptight in a positive way.
Yeah.
Oh, reverse.
Yeah.
Right. Oh,
Yeah.
I see.
You feeling me?
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
Sure.
I'm feeling you right out the door.
know that female spiders eat the male when she's done with them?
Oh my good God. She is a praying mantis.
I am sure that ultimately you are not a happy meal.
This is a great role for her.
She's doing great.
Wait. You just gonna say goodbye?
Oh, no, it's not goodbye. It's hello in reverse.
Damn, she got him.
You always exaggerate.
Eva drove the brother insane, okay? I seen him last week. Dude sound like Ron Hopper. Now he talk like this.
He's in a mental hospital because of her.
This can work with Ray. The boy is a specialist. He is a master player.
You got all that from like 2 seconds?
Hell yeah. you see what he did?
I mean, that's fair. That's fair.
You've been a good boy. You don't know, okay? I've gotten in trouble a few times. It's hell.
Right. Can Ray do that?
Are we sure? All right, here's my prediction. Ray's faking his death to get to Eva.
Oh, okay.
I have to stick to my study schedule, okay? Look, all of us agreed.
What is with you Dandridge women?
I love my sister.
Yeah, come on. You married into the family.
Then I demand that you love me the same way that you love them.
You and them, it's like apples and oranges.
Lady, I am your husband, okay? I pledged my life to you before God and a bunch of ugly-ass relatives I don't even
Yeah,
like.
but to use your argument about the football game, the sisters were there first.
Yeah.
I had midget pros in different area codes. I demands to be a damn orange.
You can stop playing now.
Okay, you know what? Fine. If a brother can't be an orange, then
I
you
love how
cut
she
off.
just looks at him like, God, he's so cute.
For real.
That's right, back up.
They cut off.
That's when I walk out the room. No, you don't get to win.
No,
Don't do this. Don't.
You must
man,
be strong for the
twist,
team.
Twist my arm so much.
Jacqui, I have a dreadful
God.
I need your help.
For the love of...
How the hell did you get in here?
Jacqui gave me a key in case of an emergency.
And you just sit down?
This isn't an emergency.
We're just having sex?
Oh, so I should just come back in, 2 minutes?
Is it really important?
Wow. Ouch.
Just give us 1 minute.
Ouch.
Oh,
1
just
minute.
1 minute?
Just 1 minute.
Damn, it's worse than I thought.
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
She probably had a bad day or something.
Fuck her. That's
Bad day. What about my day?
That was
God
so
damn.
rude. That was so rude. Damn her and her bad day.
Man, I thought you moved to Florida.
I did. I worked at a car dealership down there, but that was about a year ago. I never keep a job more than a year. I work for Joe Mo's Meats in L.A.
For wine.
You guys hadn't noticed, Ray is quite the player.
As we saw the other night.
Oh, yeah, man. Love your work, baby.
Love your work.
Nothing Mike couldn't have did, right?
Oh, no. I turned in my player card, Ray. I'm practically engaged, man. A beautiful woman named Bethany.
She's gorgeous, too, man, but not as fine as her sister, Eva.
Yeah, man.
Oh, they're really laying it out.
They're all like, you got to get with Eva.
Dog, I wish I was her garbage, man. Look.
You just happen to have a photo on hand. She looks angry in the photo.
She's scowling like her face is so tight.
The way he pulled that shit out.
What's cracking?
Oh, this guy's all jacked
no
up.
way.
Bitch!
That's all he can get out.
Whoa. Back it up.
Back over here.
Don't worry about it. Don't mind him. He's crazy. He's crazy. He's
That's
insane.
all, man.
Ray, how would you like to meet Eva?
You see, if I'm LL Cool J, that would wig me out. I'm like, no
I'd
thanks.
be like, oh, yikes.
I don't need these problems.
So I only have one question. What's wrong with that?
Exactly.
Yeah, why are you trying so hard
Yeah.
to
Nothing.
get her off on
So
me?
3 grown men walk into a bar to hook up a man for a perfectly good woman.
Well, they're all taken.
But we're prepared to make it worth your while to take a racket.
You're gonna pay me to go out with her.
Are you worried that makes you look like a gigolo?
Yes.
Yeah.
So here's what we need you to do. Take her out for a couple of months and not just distract her, but make her fall hard for you.
I can definitely do that, and I love a challenge.
Oh, we all know how
Okay.
this goes.
Yeah, we all know how this goes.
Eva's sisters gave her a cross with Jesus on it for her birthday. The next day, Jesus was gone.
And when you do it, you have to make her fall in love with you. Then you tell her you're leaving town and you get her to go with you.
Jesus, is that all?
This ain't my kind of thing, you know?
Yeah, he's like, I'm not gonna break this girl's heart. I'm not gonna make her move.
You just had to bring up the Jesus.
Well, look, man, he got muscles. I ain't think he'd be scared of her.
It wasn't the Jesus thing. It was the, hey, take her out of town
Muscles
thing.
does not compete with Jesus.
No.
Listen, Eva, I need to have a little talk with you about the Dandridge plan.
Why is that, Michael? You're not in our family.
But I'm almost in, Eva.
Well, almost isn't in now, is it?
Mike?
Easy there, Tiger.
In.
He's there with the the badge and the belt and everything.
Got that thing for me?
Oh, yeah.
Every opportunity to jab at her.
Fiber? Fiber power. Are you okay, Mike? Is everything moving all right?
You must.
Fiber is an important part of your diet and healthy nutrition.
I got something for that, babe.
And if she can't fix you, I know I can.
Because I ain't even close to going your way.
Damn. Let me call headquarters. The lift. 69 hours.
That's great.
I love that.
Let me call headquarters.
He's owning it.
The way the whole world ought to be. Ain't that right, ladies?
Let me call headquarters.
Get some milk for them cornflakes.
Hey.
Milk for the cornflakes.
Hey, got your order. What do you want?
Read the number 1 and make sure you stack them neatly.
Ah, interesting. Is this the fabulous job that he was telling? Oh.
Hello?
She's
got a
health
badge?
inspector?
Oh my God.
I'm Inspector Dandridge.
She's a health inspector.
I've heard about you.
Then you know the drill.
That's why she's got the crazy briefcase.
God.
She's like, wait a minute, I know that girl.
The way she had that glove on is almost like she's about to do a rectal exam on
Yeah,
somebody.
right?
The Dutch angle.
Sticking the thermometer and everything.
It's like CSI.
I found contamination in red zones. Your glass freezer door has a hairline break in it, and I found black pellets.
Ugh.
Oh, no.
And your water's only 105 degrees.
Can you just let that slide?
Well, the
No.
requirement is 110 because science tells us at that temperature, all dangerous organisms will die.
Oh, my God.
She knows her shit.
Why do you have to be so goddamned uncompromising?
It's called principle.
Oh, man. She's going off on him now.
You see, people pay their tax dollars for my principle, so they can go into a restaurant and not eat chicken fried rat or bite into a bacon, lettuce, and tomato sandwich.
rat.
If I slack up on you, then I have to cut everyone a break.
He loves her. He's like, I like this girl. All right, I'll take it. I'll
Yeah.
take the challenge.
See you in 48 hours.
Yeah, or the restaurant gets shut down.
Whoa.
He kind of liked it.
I'll go on the date with you.
I'm doing it.
Yes! Yes! What made you change your mind, Ray?
I met her.
So at a restaurant. Man, if I can get that woman, I'll go down and play a Hall of Fame.
This is a trophy?
I need $5,000 to get the house.
$5,000?
$5 grand.
$5,000?
Yes, man. Believe me, I saw in action. You're getting
I
off
pay
cheap.
it. Fuck
Yeah,
all-
I mean,
yeah,
like...
I like, get her off my back.
Peace and quiet with your
Yeah.
ladies? Yeah, for sure.
What about her?
I was offered a position as deputy health inspector in Chicago.
Oh, so is she on the way up too?
I'm not taking the job, but I think
I'm
you should
offering
consider
you.
it.
Ah.
Me, Theo?
The representative from Chicago's been here all week checking out my best inspectors.
Okay.
He liked you. Send in Mr. Tillman.
Hello, Eva.
You were checking me out the other day.
Yes, I was.
Oh,
that's why he
That's why
smiled.
he was smiling.
Meeting you was an experience.
Wow. He's like totally turned around.
Bye.
That's great. I wanted your job, but this is way better. Oh my God.
That's way too honest.
I'm glad she's like brutally honest.
More money in a new city.
Yeah, my sisters are.
Ooh,
Not gonna
there
move.
it is. There it is,
Yeah.
reality.
You're gonna have to
Nothing.
leave your sisters.
I'm sure they're going to be really happy for me.
Yeah, they'll be thrilled.
Everybody will be very happy that you're leaving.
Well, the sisters might not be thrilled, but the boys will be.
All the boys had to do was wait.
Yeah, all they had to do was wait. Now she's gonna fall in love with LL Cool J, and then she's gonna want to stay. And
Lucius Johnson.
Luscious Lucius. I wouldn't mind seeing him again.
Eva, are you okay?
she's got a history, huh?
Sure, I mean, why wouldn't I be?
Are you still stuck on Lucius?
No, God, come Again, ancient history.
Sure.
Especially if he popped that cherry. Pop, pop, pop.
No. There was no popping of any cherries. Ormandy. Lucius was my first, and I was his. That's all.
That's popping your cherry.
That's all.
It's girls' night, right? And I'm sure that a group of intelligent women can come together and talk about something besides men.
Not the implied silence. I was gonna say, are we passing the Bechdel test now?
Well, I do need a date to the mayor's formal fundraiser in a couple weeks.
Ooh.
All right, I'll bite. What are his vitals?
What are his vitals?
36, divorced, 2 kids. I hear he's in group therapy.
Pass?
Yeah.
Messed up men are the best
He's
ones.
in group therapy. At least he's working on himself.
I don't need to be set up, okay? I'm good. I prayed on this.
But we've got such a great option.
God's gonna take care of it.
God ain't shipping out no men.
I was gonna say, you don't seem like the type to let God take the wheel.
A star or a star? We shouldn't let Eva stop us from moving in together, Beth.
Oh.
I just don't sense that we're spiritually in tune with each other.
Lord.
Completely.
Oh my lord.
What?
And besides,
This cryptic,
we're not
ambiguous,
Yeah, what does that
woo
mean?
talk dresses.
I'm not gonna propose just to spend the night.
Okay. Have I ever pressured you about that?
It kind of feels like you're pressuring me right now.
He's ready to commit and move things forward.
Yeah.
Eva says cohabitation does not increase the chances of a lasting relationship.
Oh my God, will you stop it?
I say live together before you're legally roped in together.
Well, if she's so smart, why doesn't she dissolve the fun and let you live your own lives with your own money?
Oh.
All I want to do is spend the night with you and not have to get up in the middle of the night like some criminal.
That's a good point.
I enjoy spending time with you. I love the way you blink.
That's so cute.
If we want to have a child, it should be our decision, not Eva's.
All she said was that most marriages fail within the first 5 years, 52%.
Oh, God.
Okay, so she's just trying to keep all of them apart.
Yeah, exactly.
Honey, Eva gives great advice. She put me through med school, you know?
God, do I know that?
I never hear the end of it.
You're not married to me. You're married to Eva. I'm just a handyman with a penis.
Tim, like you haven't fixed anything around here.
Damn.
Okay. All
Damn.
Right. Touche.
Yeah.
Touche.
You got me there.
Say?
But yeah, I think, everything that they've said that she's told them has been like, you got to protect yourself. I don't want you getting hurt. I don't want you ending in divorce and having a child involved. So, make sure that you last the 5 years. I want you to be able to get married and not get hurt. So don't move in together.
Yeah.
Right? Like, it's kind of misguided, but I see where she's coming from.
I cannot believe we are paying $5,000 to this man. Just think of it as an investment.
It is an investment in your peace of mind.
Yeah, for sure. It looks like she's having fun, but she's not accepting any compromise.
Well, fellas, I don't think we should be talking about this. God might hear us.
So the death is fake. You're right.
They got to be faking the death.
It's so he can get out.
Yeah, for sure.
All right, church is almost over.
Tim, this is a black church. It's never over.
It's never over.
That was the Medea joke.
Reverend, I needed to talk to you and get your advice for a friend of mine who has a dilemma about a job she's considering.
I've got people who have much bigger problems, Eva. People whose souls need to be saved from eternal damnation.
Damn.
Whoops.
Please, I need to tell her what to do.
Eva, tell your friend follow her heart. Now, please.
That's not the advice she wanted.
Basic advice is usually good, though.
Yep.
This is Ray Adams, a friend of mine.
Hello, Raymond.
Don't call me Ray. No one calls me Raymond.
I do, Raymond.
Great.
It's so funny.
I love a woman who speaks her mind. My girlfriend's the same way.
Oh.
Good for her.
Ray.
It's all psychological.
Didn't know you were seeing anyone.
Oh, yeah, about 6 months now. Hey, I see a friend of mine over there. It's nice to meet you. All of you.
Always leave him wanting
he's
more.
A professional.
Yeah, he knows what he's doing.
What the hell was that, man? Why did you tell her you had a woman?
In the process.
Yeah, trust him.
No woman wants a man who another woman doesn't already want. Now, the next time I meet her, I'll make my move. I'm sure me and my girlfriend will be having trouble by then.
Nailed it.
That's so genius. Oh, my God. That's so genius.
Evil.
Just let the master handle his business. By the way, I'm gonna need a little expense money.
What?
Expense money?
You got $5,000.
Fee, expenses. See how the words are different? 300 should do it.
300?
Dang.
He's just
This is
squeezing up
2003,
for
mind you,
everything.
okay?
Yeah, no, 300. It's worth it. It's worth it. Remember, it's worth it.
Fine.
You get to live with your girlfriend.
But you're on it.
Like wet paint.
Okay.
I feel like we were still on PS2 at the time.
Yeah, right?
Just to contextualize the time period.
I'm moving to Chicago. I might be getting a better job and moving
There it is.
to Chicago.
Wow, I'm surprised we had this conversation early.
Come on, I mean, it's Deputy Health Inspector of Chicago.
That doesn't mean anything to them. They're losing their sister.
So there it is, in a nutshell.
Yeah, I guess better to rip the Band-Aid off, but
That's great for you.
it's great for you.
It is.
Come on, gang.
Girl, there's some fine brothers up in Chicago.
Not one genuine smile from
No.
any of them.
Leave just like that.
Oh my god.
She has I'm not. No, I'm just saying. Okay. I'm not attached about you. Stop it.
If you don't want me to go, Jacqui, I won't.
No, don't do that.
I don't want to lose your friendship.
I do want you to be happy, Eva.
Aw. I want you to be happy near me. I want you to be happy with us.
So if going makes you happy, I'm happy.
And she spent so much time looking out for you, all of you. Like, it's time she had the opportunity to do something for her.
I think that's part of the issue, though, is she's so deeply entrenched in their lives.
Yeah.
You know?
That even they can't separate her out.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so, is this the next meeting?
Hey, make sure you cook that meat thoroughly. I'd hate to
They're
tell you
doing a
that.
great job in the film of creating genuinely believable bonds between the characters.
Yeah, for sure.
Is he eating those beans again?
I see Daryl found my spicy baked beans.
Oh my god.
Yeesh.
What did you put in that stuff? Special recipe. Only for a real man.
Why is he climbing the tree?
Because you're freaking out. When your mouth is hot, you feel trapped.
Ray, what's up, yo?
He's really fine, Eva.
I'm not impressed by that.
He's also taken.
Give him a chance. You know, you gotta bend a little, girl.
Bend as in.
I'm not accessible?
Yes.
Kinda, yeah. And not so many
I mean,
words.
yeah, basically.
What's going on? Good. Everything's cool?
Does he still
Gives
have
her
a
the little up
girlfriend?
down, yeah.
Hi, Raymond.
Look here, hope you don't mind, but I invited Ray.
No, he's most welcome.
God, the silence.
I'll be right back.
Yeah, you know what? We don't need to cook these. Excuse us.
Oh, she took the clue. All right.
Yeah, she got the hint.
So, Raymond, what is it that you do again?
I deliver meat. What about you?
I'm a health inspector.
That sounds interesting too.
I had no idea.
How about we go get a plate of food?
Sure. Nice hot one.
Nice hot one. Is he gonna be able to handle her beans?
2 minutes, and she has not insulted him. This could be very promising.
Oh my god, I love the girls too.
You know, they feel good together to me.
That's been 2 seconds.
Yeah, sometimes that's all you need.
Yeah.
Oh, is your girlfriend coming too? Because, we could all play canasta.
Canasta.
Actually, it's not working out. We're not together anymore.
Ah.
So one car breaks down, you just hop into another one, or?
I'd like to think of going out with you as riding in a limo.
Damn, way to turn that one
I'm
around.
sorry, did I insult you?
No.
Wow, way to just come back real fast.
So you never answered my question.
What question was that?
Will you go out with me?
Take a bite of those beans and we'll find out.
No, I know we just met and you seem like a really nice guy, but I think I should tell you a little something about myself.
Damn, he's avoided eating the beans this entire conversation.
And the truth is, most men don't really know what they want. I've been through all the basic types, the players who think women are disposable toys.
Uh-huh.
So if you really want to go out with me, realize that it means being a gentleman. Understand that it means respecting my mind.
I can do that.
Eva, I'm not afraid of you. And I want to go on record as saying I totally respect your mind and your spirit.
Nice, all
Saying
right.
all the right things.
Yeah,
So, will you go out with me?
he did it. He did it.
He's eating the beans. He's eating the beans. Oh, no, brother, don't do it, brother. Woo! That's good.
There it is.
Are you
That's a
sure about
yes.
that?
Kareenah sure can cook, huh?
Actually, I made those beans.
Really?
He's gonna go running for the hills as soon as this conversation's done.
I love spicy food.
How about we go out this weekend?
Sounds good.
Fabulous.
He survived the ring of fire.
You're late.
I know. I left early, but but there was a real bad accident on the street.
Really?
So I got you some flowers.
Who told you I like lilies?
Sometimes a man gets lucky.
I also have the inn.
He reeks of player in the way he's delivering some of these lines,
yes,
though.
For sure.
Looks like somebody likes.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
There it is.
You look good.
I love horses, and thank you.
Damn, it's working, though.
You ever see the accident rates on these
This
things?
looks like South Pass.
Very dangerous.
That's why it's not my car.
That's why I drive this.
Okay.
Dead serious.
You're joking, right?
Nope.
Hop into my truck.
Wait, what? Is this part of his thing?
It's gotta be. It's gotta be.
This is what you drive when you take out a woman?
Yeah, it's clean and it's free.
It's clean and it's free.
Saving to buy a house.
Oh, he's got plans.
Mm-hmm.
Does your mother live with you?
No.
Even better.
She's always ready to chomp.
She is.
How about a little music?
Setting the mood.
I have my guard up. I don't know what she's gonna do or say.
I know, right? Like, it feels like she's melting down too quick.
Even if you cannot.
He seems fun.
He's like the polar opposite of her, and it's like getting her to come out of her shell just a little bit.
Yeah.
You're not mine and I can't deny it. Don't you hear me talking?
It's hard to resist. There we go.
There it is.
There we go.
Oh, sweet thing.
It's very quick bonding. It's gonna fall apart.
It is.
In a bad
Something's
way.
gonna happen.
So this must be a pretty good restaurant to be in a health inspector and all.
Oh, yeah. Most places I can't even go to, they try to poison me, but this place is, oh God, it's
Try to
different.
poison
The manager
me.
has OCD. Well, did you know that if food isn't prepared just right, your throat can close up and you can drown
He
in your own
delivers
vomit?
meat. He knows all about food too, right?
He's like, I'm just gonna keep eating through everything you're saying.
Like Mama used to make them.
What just happened? What just happened?
He's pretending.
It's okay. It's really funny, Raymond, but I know when somebody's choking.
He's choking on his food.
That's not the hug I was hoping for, but it'll do for now.
Damn! I thought he was gonna have like an allergic reaction or something.
Yes.
Yes, my friend here was just telling a little joke. What are you doing here?
Why do we know each other?
You manage the Red Leaf restaurant across town.
Oh, no. Not after your last inspection. I was fired for a broken light bulb in a freezer.
Wow.
I want the man with OCD.
Eva.
Sorry,
Take
the
a
old
deep
manager's
breath.
not here. How's that salad working? You know, we used our special
God.
house dressing just for you.
Oh God.
Oh God.
Let's go.
I'm sure it's
Did you
okay.
hear what I just
You
said?
just gotta comply, dude.
Yeah.
Eating here.
We're just gonna walk out.
Let's go.
Okay. Okay.
You gotta pay for that though, right? Or I guess not.
The payments and the revenge. I don't know.
I just think you overreacted a little bit. You're a civil servant, not the FBI.
I agree.
Well, excuse the hell out of me.
Their first fight.
Oh my God. And the rant music starts playing.
Well, guess what, meat boy? I'm sure my job pays more than yours does.
Meat boy.
What does that have to do with anything?
That makes me bigger and better than you.
Wow. Tell us how you really feel.
She really immediately is like, I'm gonna find every way to punch down during these conversations.
You know, with the,
I need $10,000.
Hello? Kareenah, it's Eva. I need to talk.
Oh God, are they all getting on the group call?
Hey, it's Eva.
And Kareenah, we got an emergency.
Jacqui, it's Eva.
And Kareenah.
And Bethany, code 7 girl.
Code 7.
Code 7.
What the hell went wrong? Kareenah was falling in love with having a baby.
And me and my wife were cuddling.
We were
I was hitting
cuddling.
it real manly, and I ain't get to finish.
I'm him.
But there's no way she's gonna go out with you again. No way. I'll give you your money back.
Are you sure about that?
Damn right you will.
I don't want my money back. I want her off my back.
My God. That's a clever way of organizing her shoes, I guess.
Dang. Goodness me.
He made you feel some type of way, though, didn't he?
Martin Luther King was uncompromising. Nelson Mandela.
Oh, this is her usual spiel.
Yeah, her speech.
Uncompromising. compromising. And so am I. Here is your citation.
She's running away.
Why did I stop her from leaving? It wasn't just curiosity that made me go after her.
He likes her. He likes her.
I know you're upset with me, but I want you to go out with me again.
And why is that?
Because you're pretty.
That's the most shallow thing I've ever heard.
That's honest.
Well, it's not like I got to really know you, so basically I'm working on beauty.
Wow.
Yeah, that's all I got.
Well, you know what?
Damn, the little
I am
wink,
so
too.
much more than what's on the outside, okay? More than what appeals to some neat man.
We can do anything you want.
Anything?
Anything. Sky's the limit.
Oh.
Miniature golf. Oh, horse riding.
Oh, we're going
okay.
horse riding. All right, that's cool. That's a nifty date. It's sort of like, yeah,
Oh,
there he goes.
goodness gracious. They're going.
Oh my God,
that's
Jesus.
not good. That was a stunt double, by
Yeah,
the way.
for sure.
Yeah.
You could tell. Gabrielle Union looks like she actually does this on the day-to-day, though.
She's just putting him through the paces now. Because, like, that's not how you start a person who's never rode a horse before. But knowing him, he probably would have been like, oh, yeah. I got this. I know how to do it.
I used you. I can't afford to come here all the time. I come, but once a month when I save my pennies. You asked to go out again. I didn't really want to, but I thought, you know.
This is a great excuse to go horseback riding.
A job at the city and another as a waitress. And there you go. Steady paychecks.
Okay.
So why didn't you go back to it after your sisters were okay?
Just got caught in
You know
that
what?
Because she got, yeah,
Let's do something you want to do.
too busy working to help them.
Yeah.
Within reason.
This is more doable.
I have to say, this is exactly how I thought you'd be living.
What, you got something against pool?
Pool table?
No.
I want a pool
sofa
table.
wouldn't kill you, would it?
So bad.
Sofa wouldn't. I do believe in having a sofa.
How does a meat delivery man afford a nice place like this?
He struggles and makes do. Did I tell you my boss and I are going to the mayor's mansion so we can show him cuts for a private dinner he's having?
Ooh.
You're doing a meat show for the mayor?
Meat presentation.
A meat
is a subtle
show.
difference of humiliation.
Why does she gotta break him like that?
Why you didn't go back into horse training after your sisters got on their feet?
I don't want to talk about it, okay?
It's hard to get to know someone when they won't talk to you.
That's a fact.
You know, we're having a really good time right now, Raymond. Let's just drop it, okay?
No, fine.
Did you know that I was an orphan just like you and your sisters? My mom gave me up after I was born.
Ah, we've got shared trauma.
Why the idea of staying one place scares you so much?
Scares me. I said I was a multi-talented guy that liked to travel. I didn't say I was scared.
Are you about to tear into him?
When a child is abandoned, he becomes afraid that his entire life will...
She keeps decoding.
She really does.
I don't think you should go bad about it. It's a completely natural reaction.
Okay, then. I won't feel bad about it.
Great.
What about you?
He keeps using it as an excuse to get closer to her. I love the way they're shooting this.
Our parents died in a car accident when I was 18.
Oh my gosh.
Woof.
Insurance paid for the house, and we started a bank account that we called the Dandridge Fund.
That's an intense can of worms right there.
Yeah.
Settled into this cushy little life I have now, and I didn't want to go back and chase dreams of becoming a horse trainer.
That makes sense.
So I guess if it doesn't kill you, it makes you stronger.
It's never too late to try, though.
You deal with whatever pain that you have by building a bridge over it, with all the things that life hasn't taken away from you.
So if it doesn't kill you, it makes you build a bridge. You should be proud of yourself.
No.
Yeah, that makes more sense.
I'm proud of my sisters.
What about you, Eva?
But, like, you should be proud of what you've accomplished and, like, taking care of your sisters, too.
There's this guy, Lucius Johnson.
Lucius.
Anyway, he was our local Mr. Everything. We were young, but it was serious.
The one who broke your
We
heart.
were gonna get married, and Ready for the World was gonna sing at our wedding. He asked me to choose between him and my sisters, and when I didn't choose him, he dumped me.
You got mad.
Wow.
Why didn't you choose him?
What about you, Raymond? What has the tragedy in your
Immediately
life given
deflects, like, talk about something else.
That's quite a sacrifice.
Just cough up the damn money so I can get going.
Why are you here?
Look here, I didn't mean to interrupt.
you? Yeah, you never do, Mike.
At least she's already suspicious of him.
Pay you on the bet later, Mike.
Oh, no problem, Ray.
Mike's a lucky pool player.
That's a good excuse.
That was really well done.
Very good
He
pivot.
walked that back so easily.
You know, Mike and his little buddies are not fooling me.
I didn't think so.
No, they set us up, you and me. They want us to date, so I'll stay out of their hair.
Wow.
Wow.
They don't really like me very much.
I had no idea. Can't imagine why.
Eva never misses our night. Something must have happened.
Tonight's different.
Maybe she had an accident. Oh, please. You know Eva will call from the ambulance.
That's true.
Eva's with Ray. What? But she hates him. We all agree.
No.
She and Ray were going horseback riding. I guess it went well.
It went well.
3 words. Erotic.
Three
words.
I gotta remember that.
3 words.
Eva has a man.
Are we happy
The whole
about
world
this?
has changed. It's a sign of the apocalypse. Oh my God, this poor guy.
It's
just him like bucking and bouncing off.
What's great is how like it's like underscored by this music.
Yeah.
Oh
God. Oh God. Get out of there. Get out of there.
Oh, they made frenzies.
They made friends. He doesn't want to be taking the money. He bought the house.
Whoa.
Wow.
I wasn't lying about that.
No.
Hey, guys.
Eva. Chi-Town's calling you.
Congratulations, Eva.
Oh, no.
Can I have some time to think about it?
Sure, but why? This is a great opportunity.
I know.
Yeah.
A lot's changed in my
moving.
life since all this
Pretty
happened.
big.
I know how relocation can be.
He's feeling guilty.
Oh, he caught feelings.
Yeah. He feels bad because he actually wants to be with her.
My blood pressure's down, and fellas, I do believe I am growing another penis.
What the?
It's cool because Ray got it in the bed right there. That's right. That's right.
No, we're just hanging out.
Oh, he's mine. Okay.
Yeah, sure.
Did you know that Eva does charity work, teaches Bible studies? She loves animals. She rides this horse.
They're over here like, no, we just thought she was an ice cold
Yes.
bitch.
Yeah.
Yeah, now that horse is probably.
I'm just saying.
Trust me, I've ridden that horse. It's definitely not.
He's got the best lines in
Right?
the movie.
Now you the man or what, Ray? Come on, man. You're not hearing me, Ray. Are you the man or what, Ray?
I mean, if he sticks around and like keeps her happy,
he's broken.
God.
He's not the same guy anymore.
No, he's actually following for her.
Eva, you flying solo tonight?
Yeah, my boyfriend Ray had some kind of inventory thing tonight, so
So you given any thought to the offer?
I'm still thinking about it, sir.
Don't let me rush you, Eva. We do have a small window here.
Yeah, you got to give an answer soon.
Can you get a white wine spritzer, please?
Uh-oh.
Is that Lucius?
Eva Dandridge?
Lucius?
Wow.
We mentioned him too many times for him to not show up.
Yeah, that's Chekhov's ex-boyfriend.
My wife, Renee.
Okay.
Baby, this is Eva.
Hello.
Oof.
One I told you about.
Oh,
Big oof.
the love of his life.
Wow, looked her up and down and everything.
I hate you.
I hate you too.
Oh, Eva, you broke Lucius's heart.
Going right
Thank
back into
God
a
you
fight.
did, though, or else I never would have got him.
Why do you hate her then?
These are our kids.
Man, she busted that out so fast. These are our kids. She's been dreaming of that exact moment.
That was so good.
That was amazing.
I'm a health inspector.
Great. So you go look at dirty kitchens and public restrooms?
Wow.
Oh, yeah, please, just,
Sounds fascinating, girl.
degrade my career.
Pays the bills, yeah.
So where's your date?
This is very Shakespearean.
He's running late. Sorry, baby. I had that thing.
Attaboy!
Hi. Ray Adams.
Comes in with that sparkling smile.
Nice.
So how long you two been going out?
Not long.
God, the way she just keeps like zhuzhing him.
I was in Africa on business. The city is trading with the brothers over there. I came all the way back to escort Eva.
Nice.
Yeah, the city of Los Angeles was a trade partner in Africa.
You wouldn't. It's on the highest levels of city government.
That's where I roll.
Shush. It's fun time now. No.
Mr. Mayor! Hey.
He knows the mayor. Can shake hands with him.
Good to see you. This is my date, Eva.
So this is Eva.
Wow.
Bumps
What
elbows
a
with the rich and
freaking
famous.
layup.
Oh my God, what
Wow.
a guy.
Wow.
Immediately cuts Lucius out.
And this is Lumpy and Reese's.
Lumpy and Reese's.
I'm one of your new assistants, and I thought that
Ray,
maybe...
I want you to bring this beautiful young lady up to the house sometime.
He hit nothing but net there.
Nothing, yeah. Nailed it. Nailed it. I'm sorry, who are you? Sorry, you are?
Oh, man, you know, I'm sorry about that,
You can have a rain check on kissing my ass, Leo.
Nice. Wow.
Damn.
You know you look good in that tux, right?
Your hair looks fine.
Thank you. Bethany did it.
Really? I should go by there one day.
No, promise me you will not go with me.
For what?
Why?
You know you're a good dancer.
You know. Body move.
I got 3 left feet. I'm just kidding. Nice.
Ooh.
Smooth. You know they once banned dipping in some countries because it was considered a form of foreplay?
What?
I didn't know that.
Whoa, dang, she got strength.
Oh my God, his eyes.
Okay.
You learn something new every day, huh?
Yeah.
I'd be confused. I wouldn't know if I was turned on or offended.
Yeah, right? I'm equal parts scared and turned on.
Yeah.
I don't know what to do.
What you want to do?
Ooh.
I think they definitely did the 90-day thing.
Oh yeah, for sure. You want to get out of here and
Steve Harvey approves. Let's go.
break ground, so to speak. Oh my God, he got a sofa.
You got his shoes all over it.
Just a second.
No.
Hold on.
Eva, don't take your clothes off.
What?
You want to do it with them on? Oh, I'm into that. Let me hike this up. Just...
No.
Oh, he wants to take it real slow.
You've been through so much stuff with men, and I don't want to mess things up. I want it to be perfect. I just think we should wait a while.
So is this him or is this a play?
He feels guilty. That's the first thing.
Yeah.
I have to go.
Please.
I've made that move that he made genuinely, and I regret it every single time I did it.
If I don't leave right now, I'm gonna start saying all kinds of hot, nasty, dirty things.
Oh, hot and nasty.
Say it. Say it. He's like, God damn it. I must resist.
Yeah.
I must remain strong.
Okay.
Look,
He just must feel guilty.
Yeah, right?
He's getting paid.
I guess always leave them wanting more, but damn. Damn. I agree, girlfriend.
Composed. She looks like a princess.
He's at the door. Damn. Just needed a change of venue, that's all.
I just want to apologize on how I acted.
Your guilt.
that was a beautiful apology.
It's a beautiful apology.
The best part was when you called me Ray.
Aww.
That's because there's not a lot of need to be formal right about now. Because I'm a big hoe.
If you really want to make it up to me, tell me a joke.
No, I'm not a good joke teller. I'm terrible.
Come on,
That's what makes it
just
so
one.
special.
Okay, oh God, okay.
Oh, Lord. Okay.
Is she gonna over-explain the joke?
I think so.
This guy goes to a zoo, right?
She's already laughing.
Okay, he goes to a zoo.
Uh-huh.
And he sees this gorilla.
When you start laughing at your joke so hard you can't even tell it right.
Yeah.
And he says to the gorilla, yo, brother, can you give... No. He says, yo, brother, can you loan... Yeah, yo, brother, can you loan me $1? And the gorilla says, that's why I don't wear pants. Oh, my God. You get it? The pants and the gorilla?
Yeah. Best joke I ever heard.
I can't even begin to get that one.
Oh, my God.
Oh, my goodness.
That was hard.
That was rough to watch.
She did a good job, though.
Yeah, she did. She played it perfectly.
Oh, it might be easier for you to get over your fear of building a life if you had someone there to help you do it.
I see.
That's why I bought a house.
I mean, it's not like I want to get married to you or anything. I can be a really good friend, that's all.
Oh, a friend? We're just friends?
Give me your body and then you offer me your friendship.
My priorities are straight.
Sure.
I'm not the person you think I am. I know most women think their man is the one that's different.
Uh-oh.
None of us are different.
Okay.
I want you to think about what it would take to build a bridge with me.
Wow. That's an interesting amount of honesty.
Yeah.
You think you can.
You think you can, but like, are you good? You're about to find out that like you were set up in a big way. She's a whole new person.
Ormandy, you look good.
She's wearing like a fun outfit.
You're glowing. What did you do?
Damn right I am.
Shit, I'm sharing my business with you.
Whoa. Who is this
Who
person?
are you and what have you done with Eva?
And business. She gone my terrace. Y'all need to stop.
What did she say?
Tripping.
She's gone crazy.
Well, he
gonna
did
kiss and
show
tell?
up at the mayor's fundraiser. Just when I was trapped by Lucius Johnson.
Oh.
You saw Lucius. What did you do?
Nothing.
What a goddamn hero. Like,
Yeah,
right in the nick of time.
He did. He full saved her
Excuse me,
and
is there like some
slam dunked it.
After he rescued me, we danced all night long.
He swept me off my feet.
Slow, close, just pelvis to pelvis.
All right.
And then we went back to my place and had a nice, respectable evening.
Uh-huh. Sure.
And then we burned a hole in the floor.
There it is.
Get a bedroom. Follow me.
Follow me.
Eva told me. She told me that Ray drives his old van for his job.
God dang it. You can't win.
Oh my God.
You know, and I need to get back into being focused on school.
Look,
What?
first off,
What?
Ray and Eva, they ain't you and me.
I know that.
Okay? They're not married.
How is this backfiring?
They're not having sex. None of that.
Actually, they do have sex.
You hit that?
He's like, that wasn't part of the deal. We're gonna have to pay extra.
Listen, I have been thinking a lot about Ray and Eva and how they have this wonderful new relationship, right?
What?
And it's made me think
What?
about myself and the plan that I had for my life and how I let it go.
How is this backfiring?
Baby, I am so damn fertile that if you kiss me, you'll get pregnant.
This isn't like buying a coat, okay? If you have a baby, you can't give it back if you don't want it.
Who said that? Ray or Eva?
Ray or Eva? Me. I'm saying it now.
Eva have a good relationship and they don't cohabitate.
Oh my God.
They spent $5,000 to get some freedom.
Jesus Christ. It's all coming apart.
Eva was offered a new job in Chicago. She's gonna say no because she found Ray.
Ain't that a...
Ain't that a bitch?
You gotta be kidding me. It's worked too hard. It's worked so well, everything's come back around. He's there for Sisters Night. They're all pissed. They're like, we gotta get rid of him.
Something wrong?
We gotta hit that hero loses it all moment real soon.
We
I
do.
took your advice and convinced my boss to let me run his company.
He's settling. He's settling down.
He did? That's great. Congratulations.
But
You made me realize I can't run for myself. It's like someone gave me a pair of glasses.
Damn, she really changed him.
Baby, if you're gonna be here, then this is exactly where I wanna be.
okay.
All right. That's a whole hell of a lot of commitment.
He's doing a good job of layering in the feelings
The
underneath.
like regret and yeah, the guilt.
Eva got a job offer in Chicago. You're gonna dump her. That way she has no reason to stay here. Get it?
Oh God.
Players don't feel. That's like a pimp with a health plan, brother Mike. Where did
What?
you find this big ass bama, man?
You done went from DMX to Babyface on us, man. What's up with that?
Okay.
I think I might love her.
Love?
Wow.
Uh-oh.
But it is not something that should stop a man from keeping his promise, Ray.
I'll pay you the money back.
I'm sorry, fellas. I'm going to see Eva tonight. And the least I can do is tell her in person what I did.
Oh, shit.
Oh, he's gonna come clean. Oh,
shit.
no.
We established early on he tells the truth.
Yeah, it's
you
true.
know.
So, is she real good, man? I mean, did she have some methods that she did? Because, see, I'm trying to get Jacqui.
It's like, man, I can't even talk to you.
Oh,
Oh my God. Oh my God.
What are you even thinking? He is twice your size. Well, the only one who stands a chance is the cop.
Yeah, right? Jesus, they got him in the meat truck.
Where are we going with this?
Need to get up out of here anyway so y'all can get back to dissing us brothers. You know how y'all is.
Oh, man, y'all females be tripping, man.
Oh, you're about to get kicked out.
I need a real man.
Oh, no,
Not a
this man's
child,
about to get
boy.
eaten alive.
You think women are hard. You think we're evil and mean. Well, I think maybe you don't need us.
Maybe you on the wrong team.
Get him. Get him.
And my standards are high. Don't like what you just heard? Then you need not apply.
He's like, let me out of here.
Why would you say that when you're
honestly though
in their home base?
Honestly though.
Fresh meat. Come on, leave him alone, lady.
Mike, honey, is something wrong?
Oh my God, did they fake his death?
It's about Ray.
Jesus Christ.
My Ray?
They faked his death?
Wow.
You gotta be kidding me.
Okay.
This elaborate measure they've taken.
No way.
Dang. That sucks. That really sucks.
That's insane.
Damn.
That's insane.
Like, I was annoyed with her early on, but now I'm like, I feel bad for her.
Right?
Because no one
Story, huh?
no one should be put through that.
Well, it's not quite complete.
What the
That's
hell?
messed up.
3 hours ago.
Everything is okay. Daryl, where'd you find this place?
This is an old.
He's all chained up. That's terrible.
What on earth?
This is terrible.
They've got him in like a lockup like a Batman villain.
You died in a car accident. According to this police report, show him right here.
Yeah.
My God, right, because he's a cop.
Oh, that's right. Alibi.
Eva needed to know that your body was immediately cremated.
It's not fair for you to make a leave under a lie.
Yeah, it wasn't fair for you to screw us on that deal.
Why you get too
Screw
close?
you. He
Why
did
you-
exactly what he told you he would.
Got too close.
Damn.
It's our word against his. Now, by the time he tells Eva the truth, she'll be long gone. And then we can say we didn't know anything about this sick joke that he played on her.
Dang. Y'all are supposed to
Yeah.
be...
You guys are evil.
You're supposed to be the good dudes.
Uh-huh.
He's supposed to be the player.
Thank all of you for coming today.
Jeez. Oh, God.
You know, Ray and I didn't really know each other very long, but
This is absurd.
This is insane. This is crazy.
But it makes it way more plausible that there was a fake funeral.
Yeah.
someone enters your life, you don't really know how it changes you until they're gone.
Okay.
Invited my friend Valerie from my church choir to sing a song.
What you got? What's
what?
Come on, get to it.
Oh, okay. What is that?
I don't know. Piece of metal. It looked like a mangled hair clip. Come on.
This is really cruel.
Yeah, right? Like this is messed up. Okay.
I mean, can you imagine, like, you fell in love with someone and then they, like, died? That's really messed up.
That's an emotional scar that's probably going to never heal fully. Like, that's some trauma right there. Especially then finding out that it was fake the whole time.
And there's still another level to it. He was paid.
Uh-huh. But them locking him up and, like, them being the ones to fake his death kind of gives him a little bit of a redemption.
I don't think that's the first time he was locked up.
No. Oh, my God. Yeah, I agree, girlfriend. That'd be insane.
Lord, it's a miracle.
Shut up.
How do they not all lose their significant others after an act like that?
I hope they do.
What happened? Oh my God.
This whole thing was a lie. It's all a lie.
Well, we're dead. We're done. We're dusted.
Tim, Mike, and Daryl faked my death so that you leave town.
That's a lie, Eva. He wanted to dump you,
sure it
but he
is.
didn't have the guts to tell you face to face. That's what happened. Mm-hmm.
It's all gonna come out.
Is that true?
Why would you believe them? Also, at no point.
It isn't.
There
Thank
we
you.
go. Come clean.
We did take Ray, and we lied about him being dead.
This is the best funeral I've ever been to.
You got that right.
Big Red?
I'm sorry.
Get out the popcorn.
It's not their fault.
Like hell it isn't. You three have yet
Why is Lucius
to feel
here?
my rage.
Oh, my God.
Because he's a ass kisser.
It's because of me. The only reason I went out with you, because they paid me to.
And then I fell in love.
Then trick you into moving away, but I didn't know you then. I didn't realize how wonderful you are.
I didn't think I was going to catch feelings.
How much you change me, make me want to change.
That's a lot to take in.
Yeah,
There's
right?
So much to take in.
Oh my God.
How much do they pay you?
Eva, that's not
How much?
No, that... $2.
$5,000.
Oh my God.
But Eva, I'm giving them that money back, and I
Oh, dang. Yeah.
Yeah. Deserved.
I mean, they all deserve that.
You are exactly who I thought you were.
Damn. But like... But the relationship you've had...
I guess you're single now, huh?
Get out of here.
Excuse me.
Almost immediately trying to pounce on that.
Can't blame a girl for trying.
He just got clocked in the face by the woman he loves.
Yeah.
So it's not a good time.
What is happening right now?
Oh, it's that, part of the story where he's got to try to win her back.
Got to win her back. Forgive me.
I understand how you feel. I'm upset too. At myself. But we need to remember what we're losing here.
Tick, 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 tick.
I know you still have feelings for me.
Faster, faster, faster.
Life is hard, Eva. We both passed up on a lot of good things.
That's a good point.
I am never, ever gonna find another woman like you. I love you.
And it took me going out with you to realize that.
You know what I learned about love, Raymond? It isn't a virus that infects you, it's a choice. We choose to be in love, and we choose what love makes us do.
It's an interesting take.
I earned your choice, and you stole mine.
Oh.
I was ready to give up my entire life for you, and all you were ready to do was let me.
But, like, also he made a life and was, like, trying to establish, like, you gotta acknowledge that there was a two-way street there, but...
Excuse me, I have travel plans.
He could sell his house and move to Chicago.
You don't have to rub it in. We've been trying to apologize to your sisters for weeks. They still hate us.
My sisters love you.
Deserved.
They love you so much. I was just a distraction and a huge pain in the ass.
No, not at all.
No, not in the slightest.
We dissolved the Dandridge Fund and split it up yesterday.
Oh? So we're just chill with
I guess so. It's fine. It's a movie. It's fine. What would drive a man or three men to go to those lengths?
I can read you a book.
He just wants to be able to cuddle with his woman. That's it.
Scary book. As long as it's not a scary book.
Maybe we could have some makeup sex. Don't worry. I have plenty of protection.
That's a weird offer.
We don't need it.
Okay.
We don't need it?
We're moving forward.
All right.
The apologies all happened off screen.
Yeah.
I'm a little bothered by that. I would have liked to have seen it.
Me too.
I'm gonna do this right now before I lose my nerve.
You gonna ask her to marry you?
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Will you?
I think y'all should have cohabitated a little bit, but
yeah,
sure,
I think you should have lived together just a bit.
You know what? We should all go to dinner. Eva, let's...
Eva's gone. She's gone to Chicago. She's disappeared like a thief in the night.
Dang, that was an Irish goodbye.
Yeah, right? Damn.
Is he gonna be there?
Without you, people would listen to the dining experience, sending us back to
Yeah, he's gonna show up, right?
Holy Mother of God.
What?
He rode a horse in?
Hey, Eva!
How did you... What?
In the health inspector's office. That's gotta be a health hazard. Oh my God.
Joe,
Oh,
that's
God.
what got Christopher Reeve. You gotta be careful.
Yeah, right? Jesus.
Yeah, you'd be dazed. Yeah, that wasn't smart.
Quit my job, sold my house in Baltimore.
You shouldn't have. I can't be bought.
Got him a home and a stable just outside of town. It's paid up for a year.
Paid up for a year.
You said love is a choice? Well, I love you, and I'm not leaving. I'm gonna show up at your job every day. I'm gonna send you gifts and tell you I'm sorry until you understand that I will not live without you.
All right,
Damn.
Napoleon Hill.
All right.
That's a very Napoleon Hill move.
Yeah.
Excuse me, ma'am. Is this your animal?
Can't park this here.
Yes, he is.
Yes, he is.
Yes, officer, this is my horse. My horse.
There it is.
We gotta take him out of town.
Wow, that almost looked like it surprised her.
Yeah, I know, right? Damn.
It's cute. I enjoyed this.
It's adorable.
This is a fun movie.
Will you buy a horse from me?
Oh, God. See what you did there?
And they ride off into the sunset.
I mean, I do have my complaints about the way that the apology was handled off camera.
I agree.
But this was a fun movie. It was cute.
Yeah. Breakfast Club fist pump.
All right. Cute. I thought that this was a fun film. You know, the thing is, when I looked up the film, the ratings were not actually great for it.
No.
And I was prepared for it to be, you know, a rough ride. And I found myself immediately into it. And all along the way, I was having a good time. I have two complaints that are quite strong complaints.
Go on.
But other than that, I was really happy with this experience. I wanted more of the husbands or the three guys.
Yeah, we didn't really get to know them. Like, it set up that they were going to be kind of our main, like, foursome, I guess, along with LL Cool J's character, and then they just kind of disappeared.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I get what you're saying.
Yeah, they were the strong comedic value for me, and especially the postal worker. Like, the three of them together is just like, they're chuckles, you know, there's a lot of strong ha-has there. And perhaps the move they made to kind of shift them out of the film was the best move for the betterment of the story and, you know, hitting your duration for, like, you know, back then especially, it's like, how many shows are you putting out a day? Because now everything goes to streaming super fast, and so it's less of a thing. But it's still like, you want to get as many shows a day as possible. So maybe it was for the best, but I found myself missing them. And then the apology was just not there, which was just weird to me.
No.
Yeah.
Our girls got over them literally kidnapping and faking his death way too fast.
Yeah.
And the fact that, like, they paid...
Well, it was unspecified. The amount of time was unspecified.
Yeah, I guess the amount of time was unspecified, and they kind of shortened it by being like, man, your sisters are still mad at us. But it just felt like they rolled over too fast. And, like, there's a certain degree of, as they were apologizing, it looked like the guys learned their lesson where, you know, the guy who wanted kid was like, I'll wear protection. Don't worry. We don't have to jump into this
they acquiesced.
Thing. Yeah. They acquiesced a little bit, but it still felt like a very small change to get over a very big betrayal.
Over a criminal thing.
An actual crime.
Yeah.
Committed by a police officer and his two buddies.
Yeah, it was a pretty big deal. But like we've said, it's a movie. Like, they have things in the film where it's like the ex-boyfriend's wife pulls out the picture of the baby like that. You know,
that was so funny,
which is
though.
Comedic gold. Like,
yes. Yeah, objectively.
And even the way Dude with the Glasses pulled out Gabrielle Union's photo was a similar thing. So it establishes that there is definitely things that are heightened. And so that move is clearly heightened. It was all part of the misdirect of the movie, like, you know, he got killed or whatever. And so the monologue we're hearing is while he's chained up, I guess.
Yeah, that's the implication.
Yeah, and so if you've seen enough of these movies, you know the broad strokes, you know the beats. I guess I was relieved that the third act went quickly. It's just like, let's just get this through.
Yeah, we're done with it.
Yeah.
We're moving on. We all know what's going to happen. You've all gotten there mentally already. Let's just make it happen, and then we're done.
Yeah, they don't make you sit through that. Because there was a Zach Braff movie. Is it Zach Braff, the one from Scrubs?
Yes, yeah.
There was a film where I think he's married or he's dating someone and he ends up cheating on his girlfriend. And then, like, there's like a good 10 to 15 minutes of movie towards the end where he's like outside her house on the porch, just sleeping out there.
Just trying to get her back.
Trying to win her back. And it's like, oh, man, how many minutes of this do we have to see? And right before the movie ends, like, she opens the door and then that's it. Or something like, I forgot what it was right before credits, but it's just like, well, I had to sit through 10 minutes of this.
10 minutes of him just being sad out front?
Yeah.
Fair enough.
And so, you know, I appreciate them just like kind of cutting to the chase a little bit more. His bit when she was trying to leave, I actually appreciated what he had to say. He did such a good job. LL Cool J.
He did a really good job.
Like,
yeah, he did a phenomenal work, like kind of riding that line of sentimental and sweet, but also still kind of like playing the player. But like you said, working in those just little hints of guilt and realizing that he's changing or that he wants to change.
Yeah. Yeah, it was unexpected. I watched him in Last Holiday, and I know that you didn't see that. I watched it with Acharo, but in that film, he did a nice job, playing the interest of Queen Latifah.
Mm-hmm.
But it's like I was having a hard time getting past LL Cool J in that film for some reason. It's like I didn't voice that in the review. It was just like this thought that was more in the back of my mind because I enjoyed the overall experience so much.
Right. Okay.
But like I never forgot who I was watching.
Yeah.
Here, I got invested in the story and the characters, even though it was heightened. I really enjoyed the process of going through this journey with all these characters, and LL Cool J's performance helped with that because I bought him as this guy who was like, he fits the role of the player very well.
He just has that that look,
charm.
so it's probably something that comes easily to him in a way. But still, there's a certain degree of even if it comes easily to you, you have to have the skill to play it right, so it's not overly campy and cringe at the same time.
Yeah, he had layers to his performance, like you just mentioned a second ago, that I thought were just not overly done. And it's like it's very easy to screw that up and push it too far. And maybe it's with the help of the director saying do less. That's often a note. It's just like do less.
It's like I love what you're bringing. Yeah, just rein it in a little.
Yeah,
bit.
exactly.
I've always heard directors talk about I'd rather have to rein you in than ask you for more.
Sure,
most of the time.
I agree with that.
But he whatever it was that got him there, he did a really really good job of just riding that fine line.
Yeah,
it didn't hit you over the head, but you also could see it.
Yeah. Whatever it was that brought him to that dialed-in performance, the entire film, I believed what he was feeling moment to moment. Mm-hmm. And it was, cool just to see, even in the terms of the writing, what was actually true about his character. Because there wasn't really any lies in the film spoken by him.
No.
He just withheld information, which is lying by omission. But, outside of that, which is a big deal, he didn't actually ever say a single lie to anyone in the movie.
No.
So, I mean... Yeah, I'm sure the girls at the top of the film would have appreciated hearing what he was up to.
Yeah.
But he managed to patch that up to the point that they became friends, which is an experience I've had in real life, and it does my head in. I don't understand it, but
you're like, whoa, hang on a second.
Yeah.
You suddenly wake up you're getting mid-manicure, you're getting your hair done and stuff like that. You're with the gal pals. You're like, hey, hang on a second. How did this happen?
Yeah. But then he turned around when he saw them in the street, and I thought that was going to come back.
Yeah.
And it never did, which I'm fine with. But it was interesting.
I guess it was a less subtle reminder of who he was or who he used to be and the person he's changing from. For the people in the back that are less good at catching subtle facial acting.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's similar to, I had a park ranger joke about bear-proof trash cans.
Did it take place in a zoo?
No. But funny joke. But talking about bear-proof trash cans, and there's a great deal of overlap between the smartest bear and the dumbest human.
Okay.
Implying that, some humans, if you make the trash can too bear-proof, they just can't get into it because it becomes human-proof as well. And so what I'm saying is there is a broad spectrum of audience that, most of the time, most people are going to get the subtle acting from LL Cool J, but you need that one, look at the girls or whatever to remind the, bear-proof people that, oh yeah, he's also used to be a player and is feeling regret.
Yeah.
That's kind of what I feel that little nod was just hey, oh yeah, by the way, if you're missing the acting, a reminder of who he was or who he is or why he is in this relationship.
Yeah, there's a couple of ways to interpret that. I mean, it could also just be that was him committing to turning his back on that life as well.
That's true. That also is true.
I suppose another thing to speak on is that the film wasn't always spoon feeding you, even though that is a kind of form of spoon feeding you. I liked the visual of him walking away from that life. Mm-hmm. It's we kind of knew the trajectory of where he was headed, but that was this is a for sure now. You bought the house.
Yeah.
You are committed to this direction because you're turning your back on it forever. That's how I read it.
Yeah, that's fair. And that may also very well be what the intention with that scene was. I can see it being both ways.
It could be a lot of things.
It could be a lot of things.
Yeah.
Ultimately, sometimes the curtains are just blue.
Yeah. Sometimes the curtains are just curtains.
Sometimes the curtains are just curtains. Yeah. But I will say my one disagreement with the movie, or just how it played out and how Gabrielle Union's character played out, is I know she's mad about the reveal at the end that it started as a ruse, but can you not look at the fact all the changes he's made and all the things he's done? Like, he did buy a house. He's gotten a promotion. He's doing all these things that he himself has said he never does because he again, was very open and honest about he never stays in one place for very long. He never stays with one job for very long. So I feel like there's a little bit more potential of like looking at your overall relationship rather than the one moment where he comes in suddenly not dead and is like, oh yeah, I was paid to start the relationship. But that doesn't erase the rest of the relationship, right?
So I'm going to save you from this, whatever you're thinking right now.
Okay. All right.
So there's two things. Firstly, if you lied about this beginning, how do you know what else is not a lie?
Fair enough.
And number two is if your wife told you, like, let's say you weren't married yet, but you're still dating. She told you, I only started dating you because they paid me $5,000. Where do you draw the line and go, well, I saw that you bought a house or this, that, and the third.
But like, how long have we been together since the $5,000? Because like, I guess the next question is, have they continued paying you? Are you still on the payroll to date me?
It would fuck
or
me
did
up.
you catch feelings? I guess that's fair.
Yeah.
You know, it's hard to analyze that situation from within it when you're emotionally attached.
Exactly.
As the audience sitting outside of it.
Yeah.
I just think that there can be more consideration for the changes that have been made and the adaptations that have gone. They've gone through with that relationship, but maybe that's just me.
In fairness to you, the movie missed a beat that usually is carried through in a film like this, which is, you know, she doesn't know where the truth ends and the lies begin, or vice versa, right? And what would have helped is if the guys told her some of the truths.
Yes.
And we never got that scene.
No.
Yeah, where they could have been like, no, like, he was doing all of this because he's in love with you. This is not part of the game.
Exactly. We asked him, like, if they'd had the explanation of, like, we asked him to ditch you.
Yeah.
We asked him to leave you, and he didn't, and that's why we kidnapped him.
Yeah.
They kind of had that explanation in the church a little bit, but they never, like, tied it together of, like, he went against what we asked him to do.
Yeah.
And so I think that also would have helped in my feelings for how they repaired their relationship and things like that.
Yeah.
And also a little bit more justification of like LL Cool J coming back and trying to get back with her while she's still in LA before she heads out to Chicago. You know?
Yeah.
I think you're right. I hadn't really thought about it, but we are missing that kind of moment where the friends come in and are like, hey, like, we really set him up to do this, but he actually fell in love with you.
Yeah, exactly.
They got to have the explanation moment.
Yeah, I mean, as much money as $5,000 was in 2003, that would get you about 15 PlayStation 2s at that time. You know, because it was $300.
Yeah.
It's like, it's not going to get you the house. It's not going to get you the promotion at your job. It's not going to get you a lot of the things he was doing that is, you know, laying down or planting roots or whatever.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, like, that is, you know, genuinely because of her. But again, in her defense, she doesn't know that. She doesn't see, like, all she knows is there's a big lie that started all of this.
Yes.
And that would take some time to get over. But in hindsight, you know, I can see what you're saying, obviously. Like, we have the vantage point of being the audience.
Yeah, exactly. It's again, easier to analyze this from outside, just like it's easier to analyze your friends' relationships from outside than your friends have the ability to analyze their own relationships.
Yeah.
So potentially, if I was in that situation, I'd probably be hurt too, you know? But I think that there's something to be said for established behavior rather than like the opening thing that got them together.
Yeah.
You know?
There was a very I Heart Huckabees moment in the movie, and it never came back, which I suppose is fine. But like, she had her speech, and I think maybe the point was for us to see something different, and it was subtly there, but maybe it was too subtle. But she had that restaurant speech, the back of the restaurant, where she was telling the guy who was in disguise,
yes,
like, oh, you know, this, that, and the third about how her job is important and what she does and why she's going to shut the restaurant down. He's got 48 hours, etc. Right?
Yeah.
Whatever she said in that speech, she said it again to the Chinese owner.
Yes.
And it was the same exact dialogue or monologue. And I think that what I was supposed to get from that was she was troubled in delivering this thing that she said 1,000 times.
Right, because she glanced at Ray. Yeah.
And so it was so subtle that I almost missed it. I wish it was just a little bit more like clear.
Like she'd actually like had to do a double take and was like, rather than just like a brief pause in the cadence of her monologue.
Yeah. Because otherwise I just took that as, oh, she just always does this. Did you watch I Heart Huckabees?
No, I've never seen it.
I don't think we're going to do a reaction to it on this channel, so I'll just share this one bit from the film. There is this character who always tells this anecdote over and over again, as if it's the first time, and he thinks it's so good. He doesn't realize how often he's always telling this anecdote and hitting those punchlines, and again, until it's a recording is played back to him, and it kind of breaks him a little bit.
Fascinating.
And so we do this a lot. Like, there's a lot of us who will tell the same stories and whatever.
Yeah, for sure. I'm definitely guilty of it. I know my wife will be like, yeah, you've told me this story like 3 times already.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, well, damn, it's a good story.
Act like it's the first time.
Yeah, come on.
I listened to all your shit. God dang it.
I smile and nod.
No, I'll totally cut someone off and be like, you said this already. But yeah, so what I would consider a bit of a snafu in terms of the execution, I think Gabrielle Union did a wonderful job throughout this film.
Yeah.
Like, from the word go.
She was phenomenal.
I bought her as that person. And it's very interesting to contrast this with Daddy's Little Girls, where she's playing this lawyer who is like, it's like a different version of that person, you know, who's a little bit less certain in herself.
Definitely.
So even though she's like a power attorney, she still isn't quite sure how to handle herself around Idris Elba, and who of us would be.
I mean, come on. I'd wouldn't be able to speak straight if Idris Elba was like, hello.
Right. But like, it's just interesting how like this is this extremely powerful person who's so confident in her centeredness, who's so confident in herself in the way she delivers her lines and her advice and philosophy.
Yeah.
I liked what she was doing. And then the switch was a bit extreme, but it was fun. You know, when she comes into the beauty shop.
When she comes into the beauty shop.
Yeah.
But again, you have to like depict, and you run the risk of, again, having it too subtle, like that moment the second time in the restaurant where like you maybe miss it that she's acting different. So you really got to like hit people over the head and like, she's different in one of those moments. But I agree. It's definitely a point in the film where it really feels like they're hitting us over the head with it in an otherwise very understated and subtle presentation.
This is a bit much and probably would have inflated the budget a bit, but I would have loved a cut to at the end of the movie. Instead of them riding off on the horse escorted by the cops, which I didn't need. That was expensive. That was an expensive shot.
That was an expensive shot.
I didn't need that
just
shot.
Like downtown Chicago or whatever.
Yeah. I would have rather them spent that money on cutting to the wedding with all of the people there, because I really liked the crew, the beauty shop crew.
Yes.
I really liked our main boys from the top. I wanted to see them all together celebrating their, making that commitment for life. It's like, it's a movie. Just give me that. Like, that
give me
been
the happy ending. Come on.
That's the one thing that was left out of Napoleon Dynamite. Did you know about Napoleon Dynamite? Have you seen that?
I've seen it, but I don't know about
there was like this whole thing they shot for $200,000 or something ridiculous. Like, it was more than the budget of the movie.
Oh my God.
Just to get these people back together because they were worth more. After the film already came out and everything, they shot a whole wedding scene that cost more than the movie.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah, and so I wanted that wedding scene here. It's just like, come on, give it to me.
just give us the wedding.
Just to have them all back together again. It's like being forgiven for something that was atrocious.
I think we could have. The whole ensemble was delightful enough that I always wanted to see more. I think they did a really excellent job of interspersing the hair salon characters really, really well. Like, they were there enough that we felt connected to them as characters and we wanted to see their opinions on things, but they never like overshadowed or became like a B plot or anything like that.
I agree with you.
It was just enough to add comedic value and give an outside perspective on what everybody was going through, but it never became too much and it never became like characterized or campy.
You're right. That's a very astute observation. It's a very well-balanced movie.
Yeah.
Except for our main trio not being
That's what we
there as
missed
much.
out.
Yeah.
And I'm wondering if we'd had...
You flicked too hard!
Yeah.
Sorry.
I'm wondering if we had the main trio of guys, if we would have gotten less of the hair salon folks.
Yeah.
Because our main trio of guys were there for comedic purposes as well.
Yeah.
So it may have been like a 6 of one, half a dozen of the other sort of moment where it's like, where do we fit in the comedy? It's either these guys or it's the hair salon characters. And I don't know which ones I would have liked more.
Damn. You're right. That's a tough call. I guess they evenly had both of them. And even though we were introduced with our three guys, they weren't the point of the story. The point of the story was Gabrielle Union and LL Cool J. It's just tough because I fell in love with that trio. They were all
They were really good.
They were really good. They were very relatable in their frustration.
Yes.
You know, and that postal worker guy just was cracking me up.
So funny. His line delivery and the writing for him was amazing.
Yeah.
So the brief moments he had on screen just ate them up.
I guess I do wish one other thing. Sorry, this is my last thing in terms of a complaint. Is when she warmed up to LL Cool J, you pointed it out as it was happening. It was very quickly. Like she let her guard down very fast, and I think
super fast.
A little bit more resistance there because the film was having a hard time deciding what is supposed to happen with that early stage, because then she would switch into like trying to bust his chops.
Yeah.
And I'm like, okay, you just warmed up to him over here. And so I think that it might have worked a little bit smoother if her guard was up for a little bit longer before she's like singing with him in the car.
Acquiesced. Yeah, you know? if the singing with him in the car had come later in the date, I know they needed, but that said, she could have been more intense on the lead up to the date and during the date, and then afterwards they could have had the singing moment where he really like breaks her down and is like, hey, I'm sorry you had a bad time because this person was at the restaurant or whatever.
Yeah.
We can break it down. But instead they went with they're having a good time and she actually kind of likes this guy, and then we're going to have a reason for them to not be together, and then he has to like chase her again.
Yeah.
Which, to their credit, is a bit of a turning point for Ray, LL Cool J's character, where he's like, I saw her and I wanted to be with her again.
Yes, yeah. It's tough. Movies are hard.
Movies are hard. You make the best movie you can under the given circumstances.
Yes.
So, like, you know, there's 80 million different ways they could have done this.
Yes.
And 80 million different ways this film could have turned out. And this is the one we got.
Yeah.
Obviously, it's good.
Yeah.
But we can sit here for days waxing eloquent on the different ways we would have done the story or things like that.
Speaking of 80 million, we got 80-20 out of it, so that's solid. You guys, thanks so much for hanging. I'm Jaby Koay. This is
Michael Boos.
Peace out.